Porsche is a luxury sports car and SUV company that was founded in 1932 by Ferdinand Porsche. The company has built a reputation around their high levels of research and development, focus on performance, and their overall integrity. Porsche primarily produces sports cars, with the Porsche 911 being an iconic staple of automotive history. Production of the 911 began in 1963 and has remained in production ever since. In 2022, Porsche published its Strategy 2030 report, outlining the company's strategy for the next 8 years. This document serves as the manifesto for Porsche's business strategy and outlines their mission and vision. This video will undertake a critique of Porsche's rationale regarding their mission, vision, and strategy using an evaluation matrix. The same matrix will then be used to examine one of their key competitors in order to benchmark their organizational alignment and individuality. Ultimately, the video will conclude with a verdict on the strength of Porsche's strategy and derive insights that may be relevant to the company. This section of the report will explore Porsche's mission, vision, and strategy on an evaluation matrix, making use of 5 criteria: clarity, futurism, concision, uniqueness, and inspiration to assess the strength of each component. We'll start with Porsche's mission. Their statement reads, "In the beginning, I looked around and could not find quite the car I dreamed of, so I decided to build it myself." This is a statement from Porsche's founder, Ferdinand Porsche. Just a statement about why he founded the company, and they've decided to reuse it for their 2030 strategy. So this statement is clear as it outlines the basis of Porsche's mission. This statement is futuristic as it continues to envision the dreams of Porsche that are yet to come. It's concise, it's just a single quotation. The mission statement is unique because it's a direct quote from their founder. It's exceptionally unique to Porsche. And this statement inspires creativity and optimism about the company. Moving to their vision, their statement reads, "The brand for those who follow their dreams." And again, this is another quote from their founder. It's a very clear vision statement. It's describing the innovative nature of the company. This statement encourages the reader to envision the future of the automotive industry. It's a very concise statement. It communicates exactly what it needs to. The sentiment portrayed by the statement is not entirely unique. It is mirrored by a lot of other competitors, especially in the luxury sports car and supercar market. This statement inspires its readers to dream big about Porsche. Porsche's strategy is broken up into 6 distinct segments. So the 6 are customer. They want to provide a premium experience and boost loyalty. Products, meet the requirements of the future. Sustainability, they want to be responsible and they want to decarbonize. Digitalization, building their digital skills, shortening their time to market, and implementing AI. Organization, they want to align their organization around their strategy. They want to make their processes more efficient, and they want to create new fields of strategic value. And finally, transformation. So the transformation of human resources, innovation on company culture, and the transformation of leadership. It's a clear strategy. It's all been defined and categorized. It is futuristic as it tries to encompass all approaching fields to prepare the company. The 6 strategic commitments are not exactly concise. It's a very big strategy to break down. I've put it into dot points, but it's a lot longer than that. This strategy is unique due to its breadth. It's a very broad strategy. And this strategy inspires confidence in Porsche's dedication to a comprehensive strategy. So it's showing its customers and its stakeholders that they're going to take care of every aspect in their strategy. So overall, Porsche's mission, vision, and strategy are all aligned to help the company push boundaries and encompass innovation. I think their mission and vision strategy statements are both very well aligned, very high synergy between the two, both coming from the founder. And their 6 cross-cutting strategies are kind of built on that foundation. I think the mission and vision are really there to set the pace for how they're going to execute their 6 strategies. And I think ultimately they're all very well aligned. So moving on from Porsche, we're going to benchmark their evaluation matrix against one of their biggest competitors. So for this, I've gone with Lamborghini, primarily because of their very similar product mix. They're both European. Lamborghini is Italian, but they both offer sports cars and SUVs, which I thought was an interesting crossover between the two. Not a lot of supercar companies also offer an SUV, so it positions them more towards the lifestyle section of the premium automotive industry. So Lamborghini is an Italian supercar company founded in 1963 by Ferruccio Lamborghini. So they were founded the same year that Porsche started their flagship sports car. So very similar starting points for the two companies. Lamborghini is owned by Volkswagen Group, so they work closely with Audi to develop their cars. Initially created in order to compete with Ferrari, Lamborghini has a storied history and developed product mix offering supercars, luxury SUVs, racing cars, and concept cars. The product mix closely matches Porsche's despite its greater focus on supercars. Lamborghini's strategy revolves around fierce differentiation and innovation to set themselves apart and ahead of its competitors. So on screen now should be Lamborghini's evaluation matrix. So we'll start with their mission again. Their mission statement is turning our visionary ideas into stunning creations. So already you can see versus Porsche here, their mission statement is very much pointed towards making something experimental and flashy, more status symbol derived. It's a very clear statement. Statement is fairly timeless, but it holds strong going into the future. It's highly concise, tells you exactly what they want to get across. It's not entirely unique, but it applies to the company. It's inspiring. It inspires that the readers envision the company's creative output and their potential and their history as well. Moving to their vision, their statement reads, being the leader of the unexpected. It's clear what the company wishes to envision with this. It's inherently futuristically minded. It's a very concise vision statement. Spearheading innovation is a common concept, especially within the industry. And it inspires curiosity and confidence in the brand. Now, kind of similar to Porsche, Lamborghini doesn't offer an exact strategy statement. However, they have published a manifesto, and it essentially says their strategy is to provide a luxury, emotional experience to a select clientele. So they really want to bring out kind of their flamboyance and their emotional drive in their cars and their products. So it's a very clear strategy with a defined target audience. It is, I wouldn't call it futuristic, it's more traditionalist. It's leaning on the heritage of the brand. It's concise and discernible. It's unique amongst the industry, but common within their sector. And it inspires wonder at the image of a luxury experience. Now, comparing this matrix to Porsche, which we've already done a little bit, much greater focus on flashiness, flamboyance, stunning creations. So it's a slightly different target audience. Porsche's audience, with their strategy and their mission and their vision, is a little more reserved. And Lamborghini wants to focus on unexpected, novel innovations rather than what their customers might be dreaming about. They kind of want to bring it to them as this is the future rather than this is your future, we've developed it for you. So ultimately, Porsche and Lamborghini's strategy are both well aligned to their companies, and it's difficult to say whether one is better than the other. However, Porsche's strategy is certainly more linked to the founding beliefs of their company and organizes itself in a way that makes a lot of sense when put into the context of the business. Both companies' vision statements are not entirely unique. However, as they are both premium motor companies on the bleeding edge of innovation, it makes sense that they are both striving into the unknown alongside one another. Thank you.